Folks, I hope you're ready because this week's going to be absolutely massive. We have a lot of companies reporting earnings like Tesla, Netflix, Bank of America, and we're officially in earnings season after last week, which kind of kicked off earnings season. We had JP Morgan that did very well. We had Citigroup report, and we had Wells Fargo. So yeah, you better be ready. We have a lot more companies reporting, and in this video, we're going to focus mostly on Bed Bath & Beyond stock, which they're reporting as well on the 19th. So let's just dive into it. If you guys find value, of course, hit that like button, make sure to subscribe, and don't forget to get up to 15 stocks for Moomoo. We'll talk more about that later. All the details are linked down below, and now let's dive into it. So again, big earnings week this week, and by the way, make sure to subscribe because later on today, we're going to make another video talking about the other companies like Tesla, Netflix, Bank of America, all the other ones that are reporting earnings, but in this video, we're going to focus solely on Bed Bath & Beyond, and maybe we'll talk about a stock or two at the end of this video, so make sure you all stick on throughout the freaking video, guys. I appreciate you all as always. So listen, Bed Bath & Beyond stock, you guys know they were supposed to report earnings on the 12th, and that got pushed back to the 19th, which is this upcoming Wednesday. You guys can see right here, if I zoom in on ThinkOrSwim, we are reporting on the 19th, which is Wednesday, just to confirm, guys, which is coming out. The earnings are coming out before the market opens. And of course, at this point, you guys know this company's been hitting all-time low after all-time low after all-time low. You guys know that. I mean, I've been saying that on the channel now for weeks, right? At this point, everybody and their grandmother knows that. And you guys probably know at this point, ever since we got news that they're going to be doing, a share offering, I forget exactly how many millions it is. I think 300 million, whatever it may be. Ever since we got that news, this stock has been getting destroyed. That's actually before we got that news. Rather, we got that news after I bought my initial position at 81 cents. We got that news, and well, now it's at 23 cents. And mind you, I did add more to my Bed Bath & Beyond stock position, I think at about 29.5 cents. So I was able to bring my average cost down from 81 cents, where I bought 300 shares, down to, I think, 41 cents, because I bought 1,000 shares at 29.5 cents. So I was able to bring that average cost down a lot, but it's funny how timing works. Again, I bought at 81 cents, then we got that news, then boom, the stock ended up cratering. Either way, we've been hitting all-time low after all-time low, and I'm looking to add more. Like I said in my recent videos regarding Bed Bath & Beyond stock, my goal share amount total, right? I'm looking to have 5,000 shares of Bed Bath & Beyond stock. And I don't know, maybe I'll get there by the end of this week, depending on, how these earnings end up coming out, because it seems like, again, every day we're going lower and lower. On Friday, we went down 7%. At this rate, we're going to be in the teens like that. We could be at 10, 12. Well, that's not the teens, but, 15 cents, 16 cents. We could be there sooner than you think. And of course, the lower it gets, the more shares you can buy. You get more bang for your buck, essentially, right? So I'm looking to get up to 5,000 shares. Right now, I'm at 1,300 with an average cost of 41 cents. And I know that's probably peanuts, pennies to what you guys out there own, or at least some of you. But for me, guys, I'm keeping it at a very small portion of my portfolio, like I've been saying throughout my Bed Bath & Beyond videos. This is simply a gamble, speculative play for me, and it's not something that, I'm putting a ton of money into. I'm not one of those guys. I'm not saying that's bad. You could do whatever you want with your money. It's your money. You can make your own choices, but for me, I'm putting a very small amount in. So Bed Bath & Beyond, again, they were supposed to report earnings on the 12th, but they got pushed back to the 19th. So let me show you all here some numbers that could be coming out here as they are reporting earnings in a couple of days. So this is Yahoo Finance, and of course, we know this company has been going down and down and down. 23 cents is where it closed on Friday. It went down 7%, and it did shoot up a little bit after the bell. It went up 1.1% after the bell, which is phenomenal, but still, guys, it is right at the all-time lows. It is not looking pretty at all. And the market cap right now heading into the earnings is $101 million, and I believe the all-time high market cap had to have been maybe 20 billion, 15 billion. I'd have to double check on that, but let's just say it's a lot higher than where it is right now. So it's 101 million right now, guys. EPS in the last 12 months, trailing 12 months, negative $14. So they've lost negative $14 in the last 12 months. That's not good. That's a sign, obviously, that the company is struggling. That's what that means essentially, right? And if we come over here to the analysis tab, bear with me, guys. So the analysis tab essentially shows us what a couple of analysts combined are projecting for the earnings coming up. So based on 6 analysts, you guys can see up here, they're looking to do on average EPS of negative $1.67 based on the 6 analysts. The low estimate is negative $2.82. That's brutal. And the high estimate, which is very optimistic, has Bed Bath & Beyond only losing about a quarter on the quarter, right? Negative 25 cents. And a year ago, they lost 92 cents per share. So I highly doubt the high estimate comes in at negative 25 cents. There's no way. And the low estimate might be a little bit too low, but it's probably going to come in anywhere from $1.50 in the red to $1.75 by the looks of it, right? And if we come down a little bit more here, we have the revenue estimates. There we go, based on 6 analysts as well. Average estimate is $1.38 billion. You guys can see right here, the low estimate is 1.2, and we have the high estimate at 1.63 billion dollars. With a year ago, guys, they did 2.05. So they did do roughly $2 billion in sales a year ago, which is not bad, but still, look, 32% is what the sales decline is projected to be. That is not a good sign at all here for Bed Bath & Beyond. So of course, expect this company to lose money, expect revenue numbers year over year to be abysmal. And you know what I'm really going to be looking forward to, and which is why you guys have to subscribe, we're going to be looking at the earnings call. I'm going to listen to the earnings call, and well, we're going to make a bunch of content on it to see where this ship is headed, the ship of Bed Bath & Beyond, how Sue Gove is thinking, how the company's thinking, right? The management team. This is very important stuff. So that's a rundown on the numbers that are projected. Mind you, these are all projections, projected to come out. And when it comes to their overall financials, you guys probably know this company has not been doing well. Obviously, we've talked about that time and time again here on the channel. In 2020, they did $11.1 billion of revenue. 2021, $9.2 billion. 2022, roughly 7.8, and trailing 12 months, they've done $6 billion. So their revenues essentially cut in half in the last couple of years, from roughly $11.1 billion to $6.2 billion. That's not a good sign. And when it comes to their overall balance sheet, well, it's not looking that pretty either. Right now, they have current assets of $2.3 billion. And if I pull that up and break it down a little bit more, they have roughly $400 million of cash equivalents, and short-term investments. And I'm pretty sure their current debts are way higher than that. Current liabilities, wow, $2 billion, guys. So their current ratio is over a 1, which surprisingly, that's a pretty good sign, I'd say. AMC's, I think, is like a 0.4, which is horrible. But Bed Bath & Beyond's is over a 1. Again, $2.3 billion. Current assets, current liabilities are roughly $2 billion. But the cash, guys, the cash and cash equivalents is $400 million. That's not even close to being able to cover the current liabilities in full, which is a little bit concerning. But then again, they could liquidate. They have a bunch of inventory, so are they going to get rid of that? I don't know. But either way, a lot of their current assets are in inventory, which you guys know they've had trouble getting inventory off the shelves. So I don't really know much about that. We'll see how that ends up playing out in the next couple of quarters. But overall, they cannot cover their current liabilities, $2 billion, with the cash equivalents, and short-term investments on hand. That is a little bit worrisome, even though their current assets over current liabilities, the current ratio is over a 1. We'll see, guys. We'll see. I don't know. But overall, what I do know is this company is reporting earnings this week, and we all have to watch out for it. We all have to pay attention to it, and we'll see what the earnings call is going to get into, because that's what is really going to be important. So if y'all found value in the video, hit that like button, make sure to subscribe, and don't forget to get up to 15 stocks for Moomoo using that link down below. Once you open up an account, you get 1 free share of stock. If you deposit at least $100, you get 4 more stocks, totaling 5 free shares of stock. And if you deposit at least $1,000 onto the platform, guys, you get another 10 stocks, totaling 15 free stocks. And they're also doing a paper trading competition right now, which if you win, you get another up to $1,500 cash, and you get 1 month free of Benzinga Pro. So use that link down below, get your free stocks. Let me know which ones you get. You could also get 12 stocks from Webull, and feel free to check out my Patreon, all down below. And with that being said, I'll catch you guys later.